How long should I wait to see if a bitch changes her mind after a breakup? So I know what you're going through right now. I'm telling you, the quickest way to get over a bitch is just to get a new bitch, man. You got to start working out and listen to some Andrew Tate videos, man, and get a new bitch, man.
It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show. Sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. We about to get live. Let's go.
What's up, dog? Coming to you live from YMA Studios. It's the Danny Brown Show. Got the Booth Boys with me.
Yo.
What's up?
Yeah, man. Y'all boys back fresh. Y'all came off a nice little trip to Cabo.
Yes, sir.
Y'all feeling good now?
I'm feeling great.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy. I'm so used to that intro song now. Hearing the full song, I'm like, where's the lyrics at?
Yeah. Shouts out to all the cool guys out there. I was just shouting them all out in the song. But yeah, man. So yeah, I think I'm taking off to fucking play Redden and Leeds this. Well, I think I am taking off to play Redden and Leeds this weekend. Every time I think about Redden and Leeds, y'all remember that time when Kurt Cobain jumped through his drummer? Yeah, that's totally the. I don't know if I would do something like that to get off work early. But if I have any problems or technicalities, you know what I'm saying, I will be looking to Kurt Cobain for influence. But yeah, man. So yeah, we at the end. We're finally we're at the end of my mushroom binge. We out of that shit. I would say it was great. I'm not smoking cigarettes anymore, which is I guess that's. I mean, I smoke them here and there. Like I might borrow a cigarette from somebody, but I haven't bought a pack since. It's been weeks. It's been kind of a few weeks since I was smoking like 2 packs of Newports in 3 days. I would say that was my cigarette tolerance. I mean, I'm starting to notice it. Like, me and Zolo and Muay Thai and shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to the homies at the Old Guard shit, Coach Spencer and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was there. No, I went Sunday. My feet fucked up, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like, but I got the switch kick. I started to understand the switch kick. That shit was hard as fuck the first time we was trying to learn that shit. But I got that shit now. But yeah, man, I really learned that I got weak ass flat feet, I guess, or some shit. So I got to do like these exercises. I got like a stress ball that I just, and that shit's been the greatest massage ever, man. I just been sitting at the crib, motherfucking playing Power Wash Simulator, just rubbing my feet on a big ass fucking stress ball. This shit been kind of tight, man. Multiverses has took a turn for the worse. I don't know, man. I can't really deal with it no more. I don't want to jump in the video game just yet. But I will say the end of my mushroom trip and like even last episode, I was talking so much dumbass shit. You get what I'm saying? Because I didn't respect it, man. I'm treating that's one thing about me. I have a very addictive personality. So I don't know. Like I was doing mushrooms like it was coke or some shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm drinking. And one thing I would say, alcohol and mushrooms don't mix. There's some drugs that mix good with mushrooms. I mean, not mushrooms, but with other drugs, but mushrooms they sit alone. Maybe a little weed, maybe a beer, or something like that, but not to be drinking like that. So yeah, I was doing a lot of dumbass shit this past week. I'm not real proud of myself. I'm very ashamed. You get what I'm saying? One thing about it is able to accept self-accountability, even to the point I remember I was mad at Tony. I need to apologize to Tony. I'm sorry, Tony. I was like, it's Tony's fault. It ain't Tony's fault. That nigga ain't got nothing to do with shit. That's my dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I guess it was good to get it out of my system. But it always feels like, because I was doing good. I didn't drink for like 2 months or something like that. And then it was a crazy week. I mean, it seemed it was all destruction. That's all I know. Nothing good came out of it. I will say that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm glad it's over with. But the mushrooms ain't working no more. Is that a thing?
What you mean, like you can't get high no more?
I mean, yeah, it's just kind of like normal.
Whoa.
I'm not really I mean, I maybe got to take a lot, but at this point right now, nah, they're not really. I mean, I get a nice little groovy feeling. You get what I'm saying? But like far as like tripping and shit, nah, I ain't really tripping no more taking mushrooms. So I guess I've done enough. I need to do a nice little cleanse. I mean, a DMT. I mean, might need to hit some DMT or some. Honestly, with my fucking drugged out ass, over addictive personality ass, I was like, I just need to get some acid, man. You know what I'm saying? Which I mean, it is what it is. I will say, I mean, it's cooler to be. I mean, at the end of the day, I will say, me going through that whole week of that binge of drinking and the mushrooms and all that shit. If at the end of all that, I'm not smoking cigarettes no more, I'm kind of. That was a great trade off. You know what I'm saying? Because I swear to God, I smoke a shit ton of cigarettes and, you know, I might smoke one a day at this point. You know, I mean, I'm chewing the shit out some nicotine gum. You know what I'm saying? That really helps out and shit. But the Muay Thai done it though. You know, when we be in the class and we doing all the drills and whatever, but that last workout at the end, I be like, yo, I'm tapping out. And now I'm starting to see myself like just in, I guess, I want to say it's been a few weeks since I started smoking cigarettes. Consistently stop smoking cigarettes. You get what I'm saying? But I feel great. Like even like running, like I did a nice little jog this morning. And I'm running way longer than I would be able to run normally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually seeing the benefits and all that. So shouts out. And so this weekend in Detroit back home, they reopened the Giant Slide. If anybody know about the Giant Slide, that was like totally part of my childhood. That was a big deal. Always to go to Belle Isle and hop on the Giant Slide. So they reopened it. Yeah. But it looks like population control to me now. If anybody ever seen now, I mean, back as a kid, it was kind of like a yellow plastic looking. Yeah, that one right there on the right. Giant Slide in Detroit is out of control. Shouts out to Metro Times. Yeah, but it was like a yellow, like plasticky situation. This shit looks like metal. And motherfuckers, have you, is it a video? Yeah, they closed it. Yeah, motherfuckers was dying on this bitch. If you could play the videos of motherfuckers riding this motherfucker, it was, look, yeah, see, that's white people shit. But look at this, boom.
Fun turned into fear for these kids as the speed became an issue.
And this is kid.
Yeah, that's it. We good on that. What I noticed was the impact that they was hitting the ground with coming off of the hill.
But Michigan's Department of Natural Resources, which runs the slide, says it will retouch the wax on the slide to control the speed. The slide will then be closed until they can do that. Oh, I don't know about that. Yikes.
This reminds me of like...
So yeah, motherfuckers was killing themselves back home this weekend. That shit does look like population control, because they knew goddamn well. How you going? That shit look like metal beams or some shit, man. How you gonna fucking and we used to get on that shit. It used to be like a I feel like it was like a plastic material. It was a yellow ass slide. You used to use you get a potato sack and you walk up the stairs and shit. That shit used to be cracking when I was a kid, man. I mean, Detroit, it ain't too much to do, so I guess a giant slide on the park, you know. That shit was tight.
You're saying the new version is this metal version?
Yes, they just brought it back. The shit been closed for years.
That's how you gonna bring it back and make it metal? That's like those old slides.
Yeah, see, that's the old one right there, the yellow one. That's the one I rode as a kid, and it was great. It didn't hurt. Like, I mean, you know what hurt? The most shit hurt is when you landed at the bottom. It's like a type of, I mean, you know, it's kind of like the mat at Muay Thai and shit, but not as soft. So you can get like a carpet burn type of situation. But if you slid out you know what I'm saying, depending on what you're wearing and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, you can kind of burn your knee. I mean, you know, come out the, you know, the potato sack or whatever the fuck. Because some, you know, motherfuckers rode. I mean, we used to ride down that motherfucker head first. You ain't riding down this metal shit head first. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna fuck yourself up. So I don't know who came up with this idea, man, to bring it back and down there kill the city with this shit. Motherfuckers gonna have CTE. All type of trauma from the giant slide, man. Change your whole life. Just going to Belle Isle, man. Oh yeah, man. I had my homie come through. Shouts out Sam I Am. We was coming through. He was here in Austin playing a show this past weekend, and we worked, you know, listening to some music, working on stuff. I was putting him on my love of Certified Trapper, and you know he's a super hip hop head like me. You know, he's older too, around my age, so he got it. He totally got the shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, so I had to give him some context about it. So we was talking about the Kia Boys shit, you know, and I was telling him about the Kia Boys. So I was showing him all about the Kia Boys, and he, you know, he's a 40-year-old white dude, and he's like, man, hold up. Why is every Kia Boy news report is pretty much a tutorial on how to do it? So, you know, me, I took some mushrooms that day, so we we got to going through our little conspiracy theory brains and was like, hold up, what came first, the chicken or the egg type of situation? Because I don't see like any like 14, teenage kid in Milwaukee. Like what made them stick a USB stick inside the ignition to start up a car? Like motherfuckers don't even go outside. Motherfuckers is in a house playing Call of Duty, making TikToks. Who thought of, so we came to conspiracy theory, maybe the news report happened first. Because as it's spreading like wildfire. They're actually doing it in Detroit now. It just was a news report this past weekend. But they stealing them from a dealership in Detroit. They ain't even, they just going straight to the Kia dealership and just taking this motherfucker. But the thing is that, Milwaukee, their auto theft rules for teenagers and shit. I mean, I feel like it's totally different in every city. You steal a car in Florida or some shit, you might fucking get 10 years or something. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like it's like a trap. It's like this is like a real life version of bait car. And then, they promote it on TikTok and all that, making these documentaries and it's because every news report tell you all you got to do is go and stick why are you telling me how to steal the Kia? You get what I'm saying? So every city, you know what I'm saying? They seeing it. They like, fuck it. I know if I was a teenager, you know what I'm saying? I know one of my friends would have been like, fuck that. Let's go try this shit. And stick a fucking USB stick inside a Kia and see if we can start this motherfucker up. So yeah, look, it's spreading like wildfire. I would just say, man, look, Detroit, it hit Detroit, and you got to think we started talking about this. This was just a Milwaukee thing, but they told you how to do it with every fucking news report that they gave you. So, shouts out to them. But you would think that Kia would like do some recalls and like figure this situation out, Because you got one thing I really think about is that who drives Kias? That's like single mothers, people that really need a car to get from point, like real working class people, So this is really like this shit is really like affecting like, they ain't like stealing fucking Benzes and fucking BMWs and shit like that. They stealing fucking Kias. They affecting college students. People that's not really, I get it, whatever. All right. Oh, let's spin the motherfucking wheel. Let's start it off. El Chapo was an amazing man that lived a great life that a lot of people should to look up. I mean, I'm just saying, you're never supposed to say anything bad about El Chapo, so I'm just trying my best to, because the one dude, the pirate, El Cucuyacan, y'all remember him, the drunk little teenage motherfucker, and he started talking shit about El Chapo. You see what happened to him? So yeah, I love El Chapo. I think he was a great guy. What look at him, he's beautiful. He was hot, all the girls wanted him. I really felt like, because they said he was short, and they'd be like, man, women don't like short guys. Women love El Chapo. And so it's like, as a 6-foot man myself, I look up to El Chapo. No matter, if I'm taller than him or not, it don't have nothing to do with that. I look up to this man. He's a great guy. Shouts out to El Chapo. Everything, he's a victim of circumstance. That's what I'll say. I ain't spinning the wheel no more. I ain't spinning the wheel no more today. Let's jump into some motherfucking Ask Danny's. Ask Danny! You got questions, I got motherfucking answers. You can hit us up at Danny@theDannyBrownShow.com. That's Danny at theDannyBrownShow.com. Also, you can leave us a voicemail, whatever. Holla at me. 512-522-9256. Friends, send your freestyles in, all that kind of shit. Holla at your boy. That's some real old early 2000s slang right there for you. Do niggas still say that? Holla at your boy. That show your age. When you say certain shit like that, you really show your age. All right. Love the podcast, man. You one motherfucker. All right, no, hold up. Love the podcast, man. You one funny motherfucker to listen to at work. My question is, how long should I wait to see if a bitch changes her mind after a breakup? She broke things off after 8 months. saying she just didn't feel it. And nigga, hey, buzz, it's over. What are you talking about? But she doesn't give me context of what I did wrong. Not gonna lie, I love this bitch, so I'm wondering how long should I wait to see if she realizes she fucked up. It's been a little over a month now, and I try everything to get her ass back, leaving flowers in her car type shit, and even pouring my heart out to her mom, telling her I didn't want to lose her daughter. But I don't want to be the weird one. You nigga, you already being the weird one. What are you talking about? I keep my ear. I'm saying, I get it. I've been that before. I've had my heart broken. I've been in certain situations, man, where you can't even sleep at night, can't even eat, thinking about the bitch. So I know what you're going through right now. I'm telling you, the quickest way to get over a bitch is just to get a new bitch, man. So you're tripping. I don't know what you're thinking about. You talking about you don't want to be creepy. You left flowers, and you doing like shit motherfuckers doing like romantic movies and shit like that. This is not a movie, man. This is real life. She is getting fucked by somebody else. Definitely. You have to put that in your brain. Like, it's over, man. What you got to do is you got to start working out and listen to some Andrew Tate videos, man, and get a new bitch, man. And then that's all I can tell you, man. You went and talked to her mama, you violated. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Once you went and talked to her mama and then she ain't come back after that, it's no way she's coming back. You feel me? Because you violated. You don't want to, you snitching at this point. That's what that is. You snitching in a relationship. When you go talk to your parents, like you snitching and she ain't coming back. Oh yeah, but so yeah, they done banned the top G, man. I really feel like that's some hating ass shit, man. Like, I'm not the one to be all like, I mean, I ain't I don't fuck with cancel culture and all that kind of shit like that. But I'm not like the super type of motherfucker that's like free speech. You should be free speech. I feel like, yeah, it could be free speech if you're willing to accept the consequences that come with shit that you say. So yeah, if you want to say nigga and you want to go crazy, say all type of crazy fucked up shit and be racist in a motherfucker, you just got to be willing to accept the consequences that come with it. I'm not saying you can say whatever the fuck you want. I'm not the type of motherfucker that's be like, you can't say that shit. You can't say that. Yeah, say whatever the fuck you want. But when a motherfucker try to fuck you up over that shit, don't be mad. Don't be mad about him. Like, it's free speech. It's America. It's free. No, fuck that. This ain't motherfucking Thomas Jefferson with musket guns and shit. Motherfuckers got RoboCop guns now. Motherfucker will shoot the shit out of you over some dumbass shit right now. So if you ain't got respect for other people, motherfucker ain't gonna have respect for you. So yeah, man, they banned the top G because they said kids in school was mimicking his moves. You had sixth graders telling bitches in class. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't shit. You had them talking about, they just wanted to get their Bugattis and all that. But at the end of the day, I feel like I don't feel like Andrew Tate never really said nothing that deserves to be banned from all platforms. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of more fucked up people out there on all these social media platforms and shit like that. So I don't think it's right. I mean, doing shit like this is just, they gonna be able to just do whatever the fuck they want more and more. So sorry, Top G, they got you up out of there, man. I love you though, man. But yeah, they got you up out of there. I don't think they gonna let you back either. I mean, they treating him like he Trump. Like, really? Now I get why even Trump. It's Twitter, man. Like, it's social media. It's social media. Like, is it really that serious, man? Like, that's fucked up. All right, next up. My white girlfriend called me monkeypox. Hold up. What's good, Danny? I'm a nigga. And I have a white girlfriend like you, Danny. Whoever this is, I need to hire him as a writer for the show. He's hilarious. We've been dating for a few years, but for a few weeks ago, we were chilling in the whip. She was just talking this shit. Now, we usually call each other cute and funny names, but this particular time, she made a remark and called me monkeypox. I mean, she's a funny bitch. It sounds like you got a funny bitch, man. In the moment I giggled, but then thought about it. It was like, nah, don't say that. Yeah, she giggled back, saying it's just a joke. So what would you have done if your current girlfriend said to you, wondering out of curiosity, podcast going crazy, many blessings? I mean, I think she's hilarious, man. I really love girls with a sense of humor. And I mean, she kind of calling you gay a little bit too, She's like, you a gay nigga. I mean, what you want to call you, a gay nigga, or call you monkeypox? I mean, so, But yeah, she can't say that. I gotta stay in the car. Just tell her don't bring that shit in public. You know, y'all might get in trouble. But it's all like to me, man. She got a great sense of humor. You just gotta know how to come back, man. You know, you gotta come back with that. But for the most part, man, white people don't be calling niggas monkeypox, man. You gonna get shot. You will get shot over that shit, man. That's a fucked up one, man. That's crazy, man. I ain't never thought of that shit. I mean, obviously, I'm not thinking of fucking slurs for niggas. But, yeah. That's fucked up, though. Shouts out to her, though, man. That was a good one. She got your ass. You gotta get her back, brother. That's all that is. Just don't make her call you that during sex. Like, call me monkeypox now. Like, oh, monkeypox. So, yeah. That's how you get her back. Mississippi white girl. Hey, Danny. A Mississippi white girl sounds like she got a fat ass. Hey, Danny, this girl I've been seeing, she's hella dope. A skinny little white girl with a nice ass. I knew it. Short hair and tattoos. She had 2 kids. Yeah, I already know what this going. They cute as hell, but she live in fucking Mississippi, and I live in the LBC. God damn. They cute as hell, but she lives in, oh, all right, my bad. When I go out to visit her, being a nigga in one of the whitest, Trumpiest places in America, Mississippi does sound scary as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen a couple documentaries and movies about Mississippi. That shit look third world country like, and I'm from Detroit saying that shit. So, hey, it has me kind of tripping now. Like, I don't really like going there because I see shit like, you know, her neighbors got Confederate flags hanging in their front yard. I low-key want to tell her ass to move out here, but I don't want to make her feel like I'm trying to uproot her life. We've been together for a minute now, so I'm trying to figure out how to ask that without being like, fuck Mississippi. Thanks for the advice, appreciate you, Benny. Stoke, you doing this show. I remember the basement rock when you had short hair talking about aliens and shit. Much love. Okay. Shouts out to Long Beach. Shit, I don't know, man. I would say, I love California like a motherfucker, man. And, you know, it's great weather, of course, and the weed and all that. But I don't know. I think you should probably just explore your horizons and move down to Mississippi with the bitch. Why not? You'll be down in Mississippi. You'll be the only nigga, and it's a lot of her down there. So if you know you get tired of the kids doing that, it's a lot of white bitches down there with fat asses. I'm pretty sure you can just be, and then you the cool dude from L.A. You'll be a superstar in Mississippi right now. So I would say you should go down there and maybe I mean motherfuckers be racist and shit, but you know they fuck with certain niggas. You know what I'm saying? You might could win them over. That's the way we kill racism. You can't be scared of them. You gotta go down there and approach it head on. So yeah, I would say as someone, you know, that has moved to a new place, coming from Detroit, moving to Austin. I mean, obviously that's not the LBC to Mississippi, but the LBC seems pretty dangerous sometimes. I used to listen to a lot of Snoop Dogg. I don't know if you gang banging or anything like that, but I would be terrified to live in the LBC. Mississippi seems a little more, you know, at least I know who to look out for. Gang banging is, you know, it's very scary. So at least I know who to look out for. I'm super excited. I mean, I don't want to jump off everything, but man, I'm finally getting my Steam Deck today.
Video game reviews.
I'm a fucking rush out of here. It's coming in the mail today from FedEx, and I'm very, very excited. I feel like this is gonna you look at it. It looks beautiful. I think it's about to change my gaming life. I mean, I'm of course when I come back next episode, I'll give you guys all a rundown. I've been watching all this weekend. Since I knew it was on the way, I've been watching all type of videos because I'm about to put all the emulators on that motherfucker. I got the big boy, yeah, and I already bought a 2 terabyte SSD card that I'm gonna slap up in that motherfucker. So I'm about to go crazy when I get to the crib. So I'm really excited that the Steam Deck is coming. I know Christina's probably like, fuck this shit. But I really do feel like this is gonna be able to change my life with gaming because like I love PC gaming. So I'm sitting at my computer all the time. I'm not really, you know, my girl, she hates it because she with that too. She like, come in here, watch TV with me. Now I'm able to lay on the couch and play whatever the fuck I want. You know, I can, you know, I'm good at multitasking. So I'll be able to just the point to play like MMOs and shit on a handheld. I'm already losing my mind about that because I'm already getting ready to bring the Final Fantasy back. I was watching. I love playing Final Fantasy, but I stopped. I fell off for a minute. I'm still fucking paying every month for the motherfucker. I don't even play it no more. So, fuck. All right, I did. Got a little scared last time we spent the wheel, man. So I'm gonna just keep it moving, man. Fuck it, man. I ain't got time for that shit, man. Who coming up with this shit, man? What has El Chapo done to you? What made him put? Why is he something like we need to talk about today? Like, it's newer guys out here doing shit right now. I forgot. I'm El Mencho. That's the new. All right, we ain't doing this. White people shit.
White people shit.
We gonna jump to white people shit. Tupac or Biggie. All right, them white. I don't know. Tupac or Biggie, some white people shit. But Danny, I recently had a friend tell me that what it boils down to is white people prefer Biggie and black people prefer Tupac. What are your thoughts on this statement? Is it racist or true? Yeah, I realize what it boiled down to at the center is white people shit. I mean, Tupac had songs where he was saying fuck white motherfuckers. So, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't, if I was white, I'd like Biggie more too. I feel like Biggie liked me a little bit more than Tupac. I feel like I might could be friends. He seems a little more relatable. So I don't think that's a racist thing. It always weirded me out when like, there are certain like black powered ass artists and shit. And it always kind of weirded me out when they had like a huge white fan base. Like, how does that happen? Like, this motherfucker, he has whole songs dedicated to saying fuck you. So I don't know. I think they just maybe be like, he ain't talking about me. He talking about the racist white crackers. I'm with the brothers. I get what he talking about. So I think maybe that's a thing. Like Wu-Tang. There's certain Wu-Tang shit that they used to be like, God damn, man, hold up. Y'all gotta chill out. This is going too far. And, white people love Wu-Tang. So I think I got a recent message and they asked me like, just on some Ask Danny shit, and they were saying like, how do you feel about white people saying the N-word when they listen to rap songs? And as an artist, I had to think about it myself. And I'm like, man, if you don't want people to say that shit, then you shouldn't be putting it in your songs. It's a lot of other shit that you can say. And I say, my whole view of it is you can say whatever the fuck you want if you're willing to accept the consequences that come with it. So if you want to be in public singing fucking songs that got N-bombs all through it, you want to be loud, and somebody punch you in the face, that's their view, that ain't mine. You gave it. So I would say as an artist, if I don't want motherfuckers to say, I'm not saying I want motherfuckers to say nigga, just sometimes it just sound better. That's all I'm gonna say. As a rapper, saying nigga in your raps sound good sometimes, so, cause you could pick mad different words, you can put whatever, but niggas it just flow sometimes. It just flow a lot better. So yeah, but I wouldn't advise you to be, saying nigga, but hey, if you in your car by yourself, who knows? I don't know. Whatever. Dressing up your pets. Dressing up your pets. It's crazy with some of these outfits on pets, especially on Halloween. Fuck, you guys are doing good. Shouts out to Alex. I mean, I feel like, cause with Ditto is a bald chihuahua, a hairless chihuahua. And when she first came, she was like smooth as a baby's ass. Like what would you think a newborn baby would be? And as time progressed, she starts to get these little pimples and shit. So now her whole back is like covered. And it was like, damn, I thought like, man, we need to probably take her to the vet or something. But no, it's like a normal, sweat glands or whatever the fuck happening and shit. But for the most part, taking her outside, especially somewhere in Texas, her being in that heat and she sweat, a dog is sweating. That shit fuck them up. So yeah, they need clothes in certain situations and climates, so I feel like if it's there to take care of them, yeah, I don't see nothing wrong with that. But as far as like if you want to fucking like buy a fucking dumbass Louis Vuitton dog outfit and shit just to make your dog look cool while you walk around the street in front of other motherfuckers, but he uncomfortable than a motherfucker wearing it, he want to bite the shit off and all shit like that, I don't think that's cool. So, but I don't think that's I wouldn't really consider that to be white people shit, because I know some niggas that love dogs like a motherfucker and do everything. Motherfucker, you see a motherfucking dog walk up the street with a pit bull with Jordans on if they could. So that's that. But I will say, oh, y'all seen that the fucking AI, the AI rapper that just got signed? I think his name is FN Mecca. There we go. Yeah, and people are freaking out about this and are very upset. I mean, only thing I'm mad about is that he's a AI generated rapper, but they got him saying nigga. Now that's racist. Cause we know ain't no niggas programming no fucking AI generated rappers. He's saying nigga and shit, and it's just that's the weird shit. Because I mean, he's an AI generated program. He should be smart enough to say some other words. He should have a vast vocabulary. He should be able to say everything he want. And he got the nerve to say he had a punchline. It was I don't see no niggas like I'm playing hockey. This was AI generated bars, man. Fuck FMX. I'm beefing with him. Tell him to drop my diss song. Tell him to drop the diss song on me. Danny Brown want all the smoke. This is the first rap beef. I mean, okay, so if he come out and this does real good and this is successful, right? What does that say? So other record labels are going to be like, fuck it, I got to get me an AI generated rapper. I mean, bad enough we competing with each other. You know how many rappers it is in the world? Like, it's too many of us. It's definitely too many fucking rappers. One thing we can like, hold up, man. Let's try to like dwindle this down. Like, you know, it would be rappers and producers right now. It's too many of us, man. That's why it's so hard to make it in this shit right now because whatever. But now you telling me we got to compete with computers too? Fuck this shit, man. I'm done. I swear to God, man. I can't. I'm not about to be sitting. Well, I do want to beef with FM Mecca. I mean, if it's almost like I feel like I'm a grandmaster with this rap shit. So you know when they like you know the grandmaster, the illest chess motherfuckers, and they gotta play the computer. I mean, they always bring out the AI like, let's see who win, man versus machine. Yeah, FM Mecca. I want to smoke man versus machine. So I ain't gonna dish you first. I need the clout. You got to come at me because I look crazy. What I'm gonna do? Just start writing diss bars for the computer generated rapper? They gonna be like, that ain't tripping. But yeah, if he throws some shots, I'll play that video game. I'm down with that. I'm down with playing that video game. So what's up? We got some freestyles.
Let me hear you bust a freestyle.
So first up here, we have our first female freestyle from
Great.
Alexis.
She wrapped up in Vera Bradley. I'd rather be draped in Vera Wang. Rapping for the homeboy Danny, cause there ain't a song that I can sing. Check in with the Booth Boys, man, I wish that I could hang. Bet chillin' with you through the podcast isn't even close to the real thing. Wanted to be the first girl on here, not many bars, but full on ideas. Sitting in my home office, working to pay off my arrears. Cheers! I hope you all enjoy your day. I won't go on any longer. Please don't say that was gay.
What? It's all gay. What are you talking about? But that was great. I mean, I love the effort that you put in. That was more of like spoken word poetry than rap. So that was great. But you know, I was like, you do look like you would be great at writing Hallmark cards and shit like that. Like that very wholesome content. So I can't say nothing bad about you. Shouts out to you, mama. Came through, gave us our first female. I didn't even know girls watch my show. So that's good for you. You're great. Shouts out to you. All right. I can't say nothing bad about people today, man. El Chapo done fucked me up, man. I'm scared in a bitch. I mean, any given time to kick the dough in.
Next up, we got Dwayne Train.
Dwayne, hold up. That's the nigga name?
That's the name he's going
Dwayne
by.
Train?
Dwayne Train.
Huh?
Yeah.
Dwayne?
Yeah.
Dwayne, a white dude named Dwayne Train.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it. All right. It's like a black bodybuilder name.
Boys, I got a freestyle for you. Let's go. I'm not too fresh, and I'm not too dope. I'm a note, taste green bean casserole. White as hell like the robes of the Pope, I can't cope. Just like them, it's been a while since I fucked, no ropes. Pointy hats, common sense, pitching tents, paying rent. Spent my life doing white people shit. It's lit. I got good looks, and my cooking is sick. I got big balls, and I got a small dick, just like Bert the Machine Cream over my sheets. It burns every time I piss, take a leak. Coronavirus toilet paper shortage right up front. You know Bart hasn't wiped his ass in multiple months. And he doesn't poop, Nadav is and Googling. Chris and Chad should make up with some canoodling. Baby Zolo seems like a cool dude. I bet he fucks more than Dr. Drew. Tommy and Tina always clowning around. Josh Potter's sis is probably now 69 pounds. Where my mom's at? I love hearing that sound. I'm wishing I was different, wishing I was Danny Brown.
Yeah. See, this is one of those things where I always talk about like rapping, it's really easy like far as motherfuckers that like real artsy motherfuckers that like if you like motherfuckers that went to art school or like acting classes or anything. It's not really hard to be a rapper. It's just certain little tricks and tips that you need to know. That's why a lot of artists, like if you go find them, they've done so much other shit outside of rap music. Like they can be good at other shit. Rapping is like the lowest form of fucking of their talents, to be honest. And I feel like this is one of those kind of guys. Like he probably fucking smart as fuck, went to some ill ass college. He could write some ill ass book or some shit. And rapping has just come easy to him. But you know, it's just the other shit that come with, you know, that makes you a good rapper. But it's not hard to rap, and that he just proved that he was great. So shouts out to him. So because I used to get mad at that. I'd be like, why is these art school kid motherfuckers want to be rappers? Because that's all I know how to do. So you just taking away from a motherfucker like me. Like you can go be an actor and make a movie or some shit. You can be on like a Broadway play. Or you can like paint Picasso pictures and make sculptures or do some shit like that. But you want to be a rapper just because it's cool to do. You can do all this other shit. And this all I know how to do. I wish I could do some other shit. I tell motherfuckers this shit all the time. If God just blessed me the ability to dunk a basketball, I change rap right now. I don't even got to make it to the league just to be able just to dunk in my own time. I'll just be going to the park for no reason, doing fucking East Bay funks, throwing it off the glass, and I'd just be happy with myself in my life. Like, fuck rap, I can dunk. You know, I show up to random parks and shit. You know, I just get a YouTube channel going. If I was able to just dunk on people, fuck rapping. Why would I rap? I don't even got to go to the league. I could just want to dunk. So I used to have a little Nerf rim in my backyard. That's the only time I used to dunk on people, man. The feeling I used to get every time I done it was just one of the most exhilarating things I've ever been through. Like, I get when people, like, you watch fights, UFC and shit like that, you see a motherfucker knock each other out and you see the joy on their face, like, ugh. That's the way I feel dunking on people. So if it was just one thing that I can wish that I can do in my life, like I really enjoy, is dunking. I mean, that's some black people shit, so shouts out to all the good dunkers out there, man. Because dunking I feel like it has became a thing where, you know, we only saw it during the actual, you know, sporting events, like, you know, NBA, college or some shit like that. Now, you got like YouTube motherfuckers that's all they do is just dunk. Like Jordan Klingon, whatever the fuck his name is. Like motherfuckers like him, they just dunk. And that's cool too. We just watch that and I like that shit too, but no, I want an in-game dunk. I want to be an in-game dunker motherfucker. I just wouldn't want to be like a, you know, some YouTube dunker. But whatever. That's just me. So yeah, as far as video games right now, the new Saints Row just came out today. And as a huge fan, I've always been a huge fan of Saints Row. But I will say, like, once they started, like, we've been able to hit motherfuckers with dildos and all that kind of dumb shit, that's when it kind of fell off to me. Like, the first one, I loved it, because it was, like, the most gangster game that I played, and used to be able to smoke blunts. I really love smoking blunts, and used to be able to break in stores and shit. Like, that was my favorite shit. You wait till late night shit, you could just break in shit. So now, yeah, it came up today, but I've been seeing a lot of reviews where motherfuckers just saying that it's terrible, don't fuck with the Saints Row and all that. But I think I'm gonna still buy it. I'm gonna try it out. I'm actually I've got deep into Cyberpunk at this moment. They've done a lot of updates and patches to it. I mean, I would say it still glitches out every blue moon, but for the most part, I've been enjoying myself. I think Cyberpunk is probably going to be one of those games that if they keep like doing like some updates and patches and shit like that, it's probably going to end up being like how No Man's Sky was, kind of. I think just the expectations for it when it first came out was just so high they wasn't gonna be able to reach what they was trying to, you know, they wasn't gonna be able to satisfy with all the shit they had going on. So I think right now though, if you're a person that never played it before, if this is your first time, like what I'm saying, reason why I'm saying that, because it's like the same thing with Saints Row. How do you saying Saints Row is so fucked up? But a lot of these games, man, they coming out, they not even done yet. Like maybe they do an update and some patch and shit, and they make the shit a little better and all that. I would say that's what's going on with Cyberpunk. Like if you played it at first and it was all fucked up, or you seeing like a lot of reviews on it and it was saying like it was terrible, I would say like I think it's pretty dope. I really think it's pretty dope. So and I'm just starting to. I feel like open world games after a while where you start to play it and you start to get like a feel for the city. Like I'm starting to get there, like, and it's an enjoyable experience. So Shouts out to CD Project Red. We got some drip sets.
Drip set.
We do. So first up here we got Donald Glover, your boy.
Oh, I see this shit. I already know. This motherfucker had this. Oh, I thought you was gonna have the wrestling set on. He just looked like he working out. I will say, man, Atlanta is one of the tightest shows I've seen in recent time, man. I mean, I love the first few seasons, but I've seen a lot of people was talking shit about the last season. I think that was like the dopest season to me. I mean, as far as like, I mean, I guess it didn't really follow too much with the story. It was just like some, I don't know. I thought it was some genius shit to do. So shouts out to Charles Gambino, man. I went on. He took me on tour with him. That was a long time ago, but yeah, it was a very interesting tour, I would say the least. Because motherfuckers hated my guts. So imagine going out every night. It was one night I remember in Dallas. Man, they booed me so hard. They literally didn't even give me a chance. Like they started, I think I was probably like 2 songs in. They started chanting like, Darno, oh, Gambino. I'm on stage. I was so used to them, hating my guts on this tour that at this time I'm like, I'm like trying to like, hold up, man. He'll be out in a minute. Just let me finish. Yeah, and usually the type of motherfucker I'd be like, fuck this shit. I throw the mic at your ass and just I'm getting off work early today. I jump through the drum like Kurt Cobain or some shit, But like even one time, man, we had a show in Chicago and motherfucker was throwing gang signs up at me in the crowd. I'm like, man, we in Chicago. I didn't know Chicago has a crazy gang culture, but we had a Childish Gambino show. Ain't no way this nigga gang banging that hard. So I jumped in the crowd, tried to fight him. Lost my phone. I mean, I got off work early. I did what I had to do. But yes, but somebody had told me that, because he come from the stand-up comedy world more so than he was transitioning to a rapper at that time. And they would say that that's like a stand-up comedy thing where they'll take somebody to open for them that they respect and they know, they can get a relationship with them out of that kind of shit. But they know their crowd will hate them. So when they go out, it's going to make them love them that much more. And I wouldn't doubt if this nigga did that to me, man. I swear to God, man. Every night. It was horrible, man. But it did give me thick skin, I would say. Because now I don't give a fuck. I go out. You paid me. I guess that's what you paid me for. So I don't give a fuck, man. I really don't no more. But back then, I literally was crying. I would cry like a bitch at the stage. So I see that happens a lot of times. I'm seeing that in hip hop, like when Rico Nasty had went out with Playboy Cardi and certain acts, man. That's what it is as an opener. But you'll gain them over. And shit like that. So hey, that is that.
We got Seth Rogen here.
That's very comfy. It's very comfy. Now this. To me, like I would see shit like this at like thrift stores and shit like that. If this is like some new clothes, I'd be very upset about it. I mean, I'm just saying, like, because especially if it's like some fucking Balenciaga or some shit. Like, damn, man, that's what they trying to do, man. They want to make motherfuckers not put the work in to go thrift now. Like, you got to get out there and get in the field to find shit like this, find pants like that. So I don't really want like high-end brands and shit to start to make shit that look like shit that I want to fucking go find at thrift stores, Even though like the whole point of that is like looks like this, I feel like these are like classic looks in some sense. Like that's what I want to wear sometimes. Like I want to wear certain shit that even I was wearing this dumbass pink jacket, but that shit that you can't really tell what era he in. You can wear this every year. I mean, I feel like it's a motherfucker that look like this in fucking every decade. So, shouts out to Seth Rogen. Always been a fly motherfucker, to be honest.
And we got The Rock here.
Oh, shit. This look like some pimp shit. Like, he about to go smack a bitch, man. Like, he had the suit jacket on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or, like, the motherfucker, like, Trick ain't pay his bitch or something. And then she called him, like, Daddy, come get my money. You're like, hold up, man. This nigga ain't paying my bitch. And then he took his suit jacket off, and this nigga with Diesel. You ain't know he was Diesel like that either. It just surprised the fuck out. You're like, oh, shit. And he just take off a suit jacket and just a tank top. You like, nigga, you just was wearing a tank top this whole time? Fucking wife beater? Where you get that color wife beater at, though, too? That's how you know it's kind of expensive. That's like some high-end fashion shit, man. So shouts out to The Rock. Is he wearing wingtip? He working out at church. That's what this is. I fuck with The Rock. A lot of motherfuckers say he takes steroids. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, he was a wrestler. So, I mean, I feel like every wrestler takes steroids. If you don't, you should. You seen what the Ultimate Warrior was like? That was my favorite. You supposed to be crazy going to... The Rock is crazy. Have you seen his diet? And he's saying all this shit that he had eaten a day? Bro. No one's fucking bro.
Yeah, I did see that. It's wild.
I really loved when that's one thing I used to love about wrestling, where you can see the character arcs change and shit. Because everybody remember when he first came into wrestling, he was Rocky Maivia, and he was just like a lame ass motherfucker, man. Like, who the fuck is this? Like, he just was weak. He was weak. Yeah, Rocky Maivia was weak, man. Look at him. This guy don't look cool, and I feel like maybe he just did a bump. He did a bump, and then he turned it to The Rock. Because The Rock, it is cocaine. Do you smell, his whole shit? How you looking at, his whole shit is got a little cocaine swag too. And we all seen, if we watched Dark Sides of the Ring and all that shit, we seen what these wrestlers was up to. I'm not saying The Rock, because The Rock one thing I would say, The Rock don't have drug vibes. He has like straight, if this was the 80s and The Rock was around, he would have been like with the Say No to Drugs campaign, straight like Hulk Hogan was telling us like, stop it, brother, but we knew this nigga was doing shit. For real. But the Rock definitely seemed like a straight up and down clean dude. But yeah, look at that face right there. But the change from Rocky Maivia to actual just The Rock, that was some crazy shit though. That's one of my favorite outfits right there, man. That was actual drip, to be honest. I know people always joke about it and make fun of it, but yeah, that was actual drip to me, man. The Rock is a fly motherfucker. One thing I will say is that like wrestlers, I do respect them a lot because we fuck around at that ring and Muay Thai and shit. Landing on taking bumps, landing on your back. Them rings ain't soft like that. Like, that's a talent in itself. Like, that's a whole, you get what I'm saying? Like, to be able to just jump and fucking hitting your head on the back of the shit like that. Nah, man, motherfuckers ain't. That's not something that I'm trying to do. Also, cause The Rock, he was he was in the football, right? And he got. Is it always like that story that motherfuckers was in the football, then they got injured, and they just so fucking diesel and shit that they just jumped to wrestling or some shit like that? But yeah, Madden is out now. It suck again. I bought Madden. I mean, every year it's like I'm a sport game playing motherfucker. Y'all know this. So I bought the new Madden this weekend. It was like, all right, it'd be cool. But I didn't know that all the new changes are only in next gen. Cause I bought it for PC. I bought it for Steam. And yeah, I wasted my money. I wasted $60 buying this. Shouts out to the Detroit Lions because we on the Hard Knocks. I've always been a fan of Hard Knocks, so it's just cool. I mean, it makes me a little homesick watching Hard Knocks now, seeing the city and shit. But that's cool that they got the Lions, man. And I really do like our coach. One thing I've never been into football that much. I've always been a basketball guy, but I've always been a huge Detroit Lions fan. Just, grew up watching Barry Sanders and shit like that. But, it's hard being a Lions fan, man. It's the worst thing you can ever do. So I bought Madden, wanted to play up. I'm a franchise mode player. I don't really play too much all the other modes and shit. So I wanted to start a little franchise with the Lions. But I'm like, shit, man, this shit is Madden 22. Why did I could have just played the other one. So shouts out to EA Sports. They are one of the greatest finessers in the history of gaming. They always know how to get the money out of you no matter what you're doing. They really take a motherfucker and just shake you upside down and just shake all the coins out your pocket. Because I'm buying FIFA. I'm going to buy FIFA, I guess, next month, whenever that comes out, and then that's that. So they finesse me out another bag. But shouts out to EA Sports, man. I really always been a fan of them since early. NBA Live 95, since Bulls versus Blazers, Lakers versus Celtics, all that shit. I've been playing video games, basketball games since then. But EA Sports, they also, all right, fuck it. I'm getting off the video game shit, man. All right, man. Spin the motherfucking wheel. I know I said I wasn't going to, but hey, we got 10 minutes left, man. I got to figure out something. Jury duty. Yeah, jury duty is they actually, they obviously reached out to me before to do jury duty. And I mean, I know people talk shit about it. They don't want to do jury duty and this and that. Like, fuck that, I'm going to jury duty. But my dumb ass, I was like, shit, this shit might be tight. Hopefully I get an ill case. So I guess you got to fill out the paperwork and all that. And I did all that, and I was waiting on it. Then they sent me a letter back, like, we reviewed your profile and all this, and we all right. We ain't really, you cool. We all right. And I was pretty upset about that shit, man, because I was like, fuck, man. I always see it on TV, watching CSI, some shit like that. Like, man, I want to be a jury, man. And I was going to really go in there with if I was going to be right. Ain't nobody was about to sway my opinion. I wanted to go in there to save. If I was going to save an innocent man, that was my intentions. I wasn't about to go in there and listen to other stories. I really wanted to go in there and see what was going on, man. But no, man, they sent it back to me. And they was like, nah, we straight. You ain't got to go to jury duty. And I'm like, man, what was in my shit that made them be like, we ain't fucking with you? I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, obviously, you can probably go and see all type of shit. I probably watched some interviews of me. I don't know or whatever. But I thought we was cool. I thought I was cool with the Wayne County jurisdiction or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I was pretty upset. About that. Have any of y'all ever did jury duty?
Nah, I never have. I've been called for it, but
And they did the same shit to you?
well, I actually went to like the
Oh, then they didn't pick you.
They didn't pick me. Yeah.
Damn, so it was like another audition?
Mm-hmm.
I would have been pissed. Though I would have got there. They definitely wouldn't have picked me.
I mean, it's smart that they didn't pick me though, because I was just gonna be a fool. I was gonna like whatever the consensus was. I was gonna go against that. Like, I don't care if it was 100% like guilty or not guilty.
Oh, you was
going
gonna try to get a hung jury every time and keep it going on?
Just to see, just because I was always curious about that. Like, what if there's some dumb nigga in there? It's like, fuck this. I want it to be the opposite of whatever the fuck everybody's saying. Like, how do they deal with that?
I really wanted to get engulfed in a case because I really feel like that'd have been like some real life shit. I'd have been going home every night, like, to reviewing the shit, thinking about the shit. Like, I would have really took the shit serious, man. Because I've seen motherfuckers like being locked up and seeing motherfuckers go through their case and shit like that and going to the law library and reading books and trying to figure it out, going to see their lawyer and all that. So I see what the fuck motherfuckers go through. And I've known people that have been wrongfully incarcerated. I mean, have been innocent. And so I was really coming with a good heart. And I felt like, man, karma is real out here. So I wanted to do a good deed for the citizens of Michigan. I wanted to save lives, man. So, but now I'm saying this, I don't want you people of Texas hearing this and think I want to come fuck with y'all in the jury duty. Cause no, I don't know. Maybe I do. Because the shit that be going on out here, if you ever watch the Austin news, it just be like, man, motherfucker stab a nigga at the encampment. It just be always I think they should like separate the news in Austin where it's just like 30 minutes of just the homeless hour. Like, you can get the homeless news hours and then like the regular shit so they can talk about other shit, because it's always the encampment shit. It's always motherfuckers doing shit right there. Homeless motherfucker pissed on another. I actually, on the way here, I got caught in a traffic jam because a motherfucker got hit by it was a car accident. It was an accident. So shit was moving slow or whatever the fuck. But we was driving under a bridge. We was stuck under a bridge for a minute. It was a nigga laying on the side of the bridge, like how it slants. He made a pallet. He was up there, but this nigga was butt ass naked, just laying there. He had like a nice little blanket, but he was butt ass naked because he had his back turned to traffic, and he just had like a little booty crack, was just peeking out the blanket. And I'm just sitting there like, this nigga's butt ass naked on the side of a freeway during a traffic jam because of a accident. It's police everywhere. No one. This is not like a big deal to anyone but me. And I'm sitting in the back of the Uber just looking at this shit, which I have not had a good time with Uber this past month, man. I don't know what's going on with Ubers, man. I think it started to be looked at like easy money for people. Anybody with a car, so they're just like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna drive the Uber too. I think other motherfuckers, like, they got other jobs and shit, but they still just like, I'm gonna drive. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Uber is like everything else, man. If you really, you gotta love this shit, man. You got to do it for the love, man. It ain't about the money, man. You got to do it for the love. Cause y'all motherfuckers, man, y'all been fucking with me, man. I really feel like The Uber drivers I've been getting, it might be my algorithm or something, man. Something, because I did get banned from Uber for a minute. I've done a lot of fucked up shit in Ubers. Like, I've definitely done a lot of fucked up shit in Ubers. I will admit that. I shouldn't have an account now, to be honest. But for the most part, man, it's like the other day, he had to be like 80. Like, is it an age limit? Like, bro, he old as fuck. Like, he couldn't even see. Like, he was like this. Like, he came and picked me up, man. I'm like, all right, man. I'm not one to judge about a motherfucker age because I'm old myself, But what made him get? I don't want to be his hobby. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like this is a retired old man that lived this life, wife, whatever. He bored at the crib. He like, I want to talk to people. Maybe I should drive for Uber. That's an easy way to meet people and talk. Cause this motherfucker would not stop. Soon as I got in the car, he just this and that. Talking about church. It's all type of shit. I didn't get a word in. Like I was like, all right, yeah, one of these kind of conversations, and I'm like, oh. So yeah, I would say, man, and in the past year since I've been here, I mean, I could have bought a car, obviously, taking Ubers every fucking day and going everywhere. So I don't know, man. I think but I'm scared of driving here. I suck at driving, I mean, I could have brought my Tesla up here, I guess, but I think I'm gonna die up here because everybody, they not from here. Every motherfucker looking at their fucking phone, looking at the map, trying to figure out where they going, and it's just not. I suck at driving, so I'm not trying to get caught up in no accident next to a fucking naked motherfucker on the side of a freeway, man, in Austin, Texas, man. So, but I will say I love it here, man. It's been great. It's raining for the next 2 weeks. So that's a good thing. I mean, we finally cooling down a little bit. So yeah, about to get up out of here in a minute. I guess we'll spin the wheel one more time. El Chapo gonna come again, and that's like Candyman. You say El Chapo 3 times. Harry Potter, yeah. I never really. I read a Harry Potter book in jail without context, because it wasn't like the first. It was like one that was way deep in the game, so it was like I'm reading shit like and it's telling you like I didn't really understand what was going on. But I know for a fact that had a girlfriend that was super into Harry Potter. Like that was like her shit. So I know it does have a huge fandom that comes with Harry Potter. But I feel like I was just too old for that shit when it came out. You feel me? Like I think I was selling dope. Like last thing I was about to do was mix my dope selling with Harry Potter. Like that's how you go to jail when you start to do shit like that. Bad enough I used to listen to Korn and System of a Down during selling crack. And I think that's what got me in a lot of trouble too. You can't be listening to Korn and System of a Down trying to be a drug dealer. It's music that I supposed to been listening to Master P and Cash Money and all that shit. I was trying to be rebellious. So that's why I didn't work out. But I will say Harry Potter, the video game actually looks dope. So I'm gonna cop that. I'm gonna fuck with that. But no, I was too old for this shit when it came out. I remember when the book I really did enjoy you remember when the new book came out or some shit, and motherfuckers, what was it, the movie or something like that? Everybody was standing in line waiting on it, and then a motherfucker just pulled up and yelled the ending out to the whole crowd. I really did enjoy that. I mean, I'm not the type of person that want to ruin a motherfucker day up, but something about that was just funny to me. I'm all about comedy, So if anything that I can do to make me laugh, I was down with that. Now, I wouldn't do nothing like that, but okay, let's just say if I was on a date with a bitch, she like, oh, we want to go see Harry Potter, and we stand in a line of movies, and the motherfucker drove up and yelled out the ending, and she's like, oh, look, in my head, I would have been laughing like a motherfucker. Like, I would have been like hard for me to get home and not crack a smile and be like, man, that shit, whoever that nigga was, he funny than a motherfucker. Almost like when the white bitch called the nigga monkeypox. It's just certain shit like, and I feel bad about but I feel like almost like with music, like I have a high tolerance. I listen to rap music my entire life, so it takes a lot for me to really like this shit dope. So I feel like I got a weird sense of humor like that too. Like I've been in comedy for a long fucking time, so it takes a certain type of shit to make me laugh. Like yeah, that's who's been hitting me up. Ari, I'm gonna do Ari show. Like the time he drug Bert, that was funny to me. I know it don't supposed to be. Sorry, Bert, I love you, but the shit was funny as fuck to me, and I know it don't supposed to be funny, but hey, that is me. That's who I am, man. And I love y'all motherfuckers. We about to get up out of here, man. So yeah, shouts out, man. Like I say, man, you got motherfucking questions I got answer, hit me up. Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. That's Danny at the DannyBrownShow.com. Also send the freestyles and all that shit through. You can send motherfucking voicemails at 512-522-9256. Love y'all motherfuckers. Shouts out to Booth Boy YMA Studios, and we out this bitch.